So basically they first up they create like two separate arrays. I don't know if it's like the question specific they provide with us or you separately create it, but anyways, somehow or rather we have these two arrays, and these two arrays is gonna like represent our timing for say the meeting. And the core objective of like the question is to actually say that I want to actually count say the concurrent meeting there is. That's the core objective of this whole thing, right? So now cool. And I'm gonna record down all the starting timing. So in this case is obviously visually you can see we have a 0, we have a 5, and we have a 10. Now cool. And for the end timing we have say a 10, a 15, and a 30. And now we're gonna proceed and see how things goes. So we obviously gonna start with like a 0, and so now in the count box I'm gonna like increment by 1, and like I gonna like do a operation y also, which is that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna first pop starting. So the thing is this, if I pop the lowest value, and if it's a start, it means I'm gonna like increase count. But if it's say ends, if I'm popping from the end, I'm gonna decrease count. That's like the fundamentally like the rules of the game of what is gonna happen. Obviously I pop the low one, it's a start again, so I'll increase by 2 to 1. And another rule is another edge case, operation E. If say I have like a start and the end to have like a break tie situation, I will always prioritize the end first. So in this case, we see a double 10. We're gonna like prioritize the end first, and in the end, I need to actually minus the value. So this becomes 1, and then go to 10, and increase it back to maybe say 2, and then eventually I gotta pop this, and this becomes 0. And to the system, what I'm interested is that I want to send off like the max count towards the system, and throughout the entire journey was a 2, and I'm gonna send back to the system 2, and the system is happy, everyone's happy. So there we go. And they talk about like they sort the whole list, and I can kind of like imagine it to be that way, because maybe say the numbers are all jumbled up and everything. They sort this, it requires like the moment you do sorting, the cooldown it takes n log n. So yeah, it makes sense that there's a n log n over here. So with that, everything comes to an end.